Good morning, everybody.
It's Friday.
It's Friday. It's the start of the weekend. What a weekend we've got lined up for you. Guys, welcome to Highlight Crafts and our live shopping. It's such a pleasure to have your company. But more than that, it's lovely to have you here with us for ideas and inspiration and a brand new launch. Now, to tell you a little story. Diane and I went to Frankfurt, and it's quite a few months ago now. It feels like forever, but it was literally this year. And we met this lady called Monica Allegro. And oh my goodness, was she interesting. First of all, she doesn't speak a word of English. She's Italian. She has all the flair and the grace and the look and feel of those lovely Italian ladies that you see in fashion magazines. But she's a crafter. And the best bit about it is she has the most amazing product. We'd like to introduce you to it. This is what we have actually on our show today. So let me introduce you to the team. We've got the lovely Mel, myself, Stephanie. Katie is on cameras. We've got Amber, who is there doing our production. I do need to let you know straight away, and we'll get through all the housekeeping and everything. We're going to tell you the story of the product. We're going to demonstrate it. We're going to show you how you could be making pieces like this. But 50% of our stock is already gone. And it's going to be a few weeks before we can get any more. Right, so let's take a little look at this and have a look at it close up. Katie, come round here. I'd like you to dip into Mel's little treasure box here as well. Look at all those lovely flowers that she's got. Look at them. She's got loads of them. And this could be what you've got at home and what you're working with. So we've got here beautiful. I guess they're not just dimensional, but they've got a luxurious look about them. You can put them onto glass, you can put them onto wood, you can put them onto ceramics, you can use them in card making, you can use them in home decor. We could use these in fashion. There are so many different ways of us being able to work with this product. I want to introduce you to the different types of product that we've got. Now, it is a patented product. It isn't something that... And let's tell you the story. I'm gonna wind back a little bit. So just come with me up here a minute for a second, and I'm just going to say a few hellos as well. Luckily, we've got 2 hours of this. So we have got a few hellos to say. So Lisa, hello. Daphne, hello. Lynn, Rebecca, Jonathan, Joanne, Chris, Jane, Tracy. We've got Barbara, Julie, Pam, Glyn. We've got loads of you watching. Thank you. And especially to all of our regulars, please welcome all of the newbies to the channel, because that's what we'd love you to do. So let's talk about the product first of all. So many years ago, I worked with a manufacturer in Holland, a product developer, a chemist in fact. And he created a product that in appearance looked similar to this. There were supply problems with the raw materials, and eventually it fizzled out. There's a difference. This product is a patented product, so Monica's actually patented it. It is, it's pliable, it's lighter weight, and these are some of the facts. And I just want to share this with you because I want to get it absolutely right. So when you light this or you heat it and you actually shape it, there are no hazardous substances released from the plastic. That's really important to share with you as we go. So 20% of the bundle.
Of what was left?
Of what was left. Oh, quick.
So 70%
Hey, forget
total.
that. Come here and we can show you what we've got. Never mind that. Oh, Amber, what have you done?
Do you know what? I'm delighted. Honestly,
you
I'm
better
absolutely...
crack on. She's just said, right, this is what you're getting in the bundle.
Yes.
You're going to get these 2 designs. Okay, so these are the orchids.
Thank you.
You're going to get both of these. And if you want to buy them individually, shop orchid $14.99. Don't do that, just get the bundle, everybody. These are a different style of orchid, but they're beautiful. You're going to get these with the pansies. You'll get both of those. You're going to get all of these for you. And these are the jasmine. So again, you've got all of these individually. If you buy them together, that's $14.99. We've passed on over £32 saving on a brand new launch of an exclusive product. Look at how gorgeous these are. So you're going to get, they're the geraniums. Then you're also going to get the hellebores, which you can see here. Plus, now this bit's important.
Yes, really important.
Because the embossing mat is super soft. It's not like a
amazing.
regular embossing mat, is it?
Absolutely not.
And the tools are wood. You're not using plastic or metal that could scratch these delicate flowers.
No.
That's really important. 40% of the bundle's gone.
On top of the 50 we came till now with.
Oh.
So we're limited, right?
No,
Amber?
not quite. No, because we've
quite?
gone 40 of the
okay,
things.
perfect.
We're all right for a few
we're
minutes.
all right.
Right, let's tell you what the deal is. So all of this, so you are going to get 5 of the large sheets, 5 of the smaller sheets. And the only reason they're smaller is because the flowers are smaller, not because you get less. Shop Mega, and you will get all of that for £69.99. That's a £32.90 saving on a brand new product. That's crazy. Let's talk to you about this product, because if you thought that was exciting, this is incredible, because this is what the Sospero
Trasparente.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Brand will bring to us.
Now,
So,
can I just show you this?
Absolutely.
Because this, the butterflies are the sheets, because we've got the butterflies coming up, and the leaves are the sheets. No, they're not. No, they're not. This is one of our rice papers, our printable rice papers, with this glue on the transparent sheet. So I want you to sit there and think about this. Minecraft Studio, that digital library we've been building with you, you can now use with this. These are not the pre-printed ones. These are not the pre-printed sheets. And with the white one, you can use it with fabric, napkins, but you can also use it with the rice papers. And that, for me, is huge.
Yeah.
So yes, these are absolutely wonderful and they're super easy to do. And you cut them out with a pair of scissors and they're really easy to cut. This, for me, is the game changer with this product, because absolutely you can take, so remember the yesterday's shabby rice papers that we launched this time last week with all that Micro Studio artwork, those beautiful flower heads? That's what this is. That image inside is one of those rice papers printed on our regular print paper. So you can take this and make it your own, and that is really exciting.
So let me explain what you get with this. So we've got, so there are 3 products in 3 product categories in this brand and this range, and we've done we're working really closely with the guys. They love what we do because they're all about education. We're about education. We're going to learn Italian. I don't know how or when, but they're practicing their English, and between us, we are going to make this a thing.
Absolutely.
So these are what they call the printed films. This is what you call the paper veil. This one, and you can put your thin papers onto this one on the back of it. I'm going to try painting on this. I haven't painted on it yet, but I'm going to try painting on it. Then the next one we've got is the fabric tape, and that of course they're probably not the kind of names that we would use, but I quite like that we've got new terminology.
Yes, absolutely.
So we've got those. And these, and it's not a single sheet. I need to share that with you as well. So you've got 4 sheets in here. You've got 4 sheets in here. You get the special glue that you need.
Yep.
That's actually included in here. $39.99. $39.99 for 8 sheets and the glue. And this, you'll need a tiny bit, don't you?
Yes, you need to, well, I'll show you. I'm going to show you in the show how you put it onto your film, but it's super exciting. All that artwork now you're going to look at Micro Studio in a completely different way going forward, because you're going to look at it and go, oh my goodness, flower of the month.
Oh, absolutely.
Flower of the month.
Oh, think about, So
I know.
when we saw this product, we were on that stand longer than we were on any other stand in Frankfurt, because it wasn't just what we could see that they had done with it, it's what we could imagine you could do with it.
Absolutely.
And that was the bit that was super, super exciting. So I'm just going to show you a few other things that we've got on here, because we've got Shop Jewel. That's a set. This is a really, really affordable little set for you. So if you want to get all 3 of these, Shop Jewel, it's just $14.99. If you'd like to get the butterflies, and gosh, they're gorgeous.
They are beautiful.
Shop Butterfly, $8.99. We have got the gel, which is the gel glue that goes with the little diamonds that are there. If you'd like the transparent glazing gel and the diamonds, you can buy those, each of those individually. The gel is $12.99. The crystals are $6.99. But I also...
Look at this in the centres. And you can colour them with your alcohol inks or with your Cadence paints. Oh, aren't that beautiful?
And have you got some of this done?
I have.
Coloured?
That's the middle of the butterfly.
This is your sugar wire, and you colour this too, guys.
So I've made the middle of the butterfly with the sugar wire. How pretty is that? And then just put some Cadence hybrid acrylic over the top. Just dry brushed it. Isn't it lovely?
So Shop Sugar is $16.99. You can use your artificial snow to go in the middle of them, which looks amazing. Shop Snow, that's $7.98. I'm going to go back down here, and I'm going to just go through everything that we've got on the show for you.
Right.
But can we also just mention the storage? Because while you're building your baskets, guys, because it's going to get to the point, and I'll tell you when you're going to need to check out.
So we're getting 2 of these.
You get 2. Yeah.
And these are fabulous. So you've got all your compartments. You'll see me with these for a long time with my Quirky Bird die cuts, so for die cutting, for storage. And what I love about this one in particular is it's moulded to the base.
Yeah.
So you're not going to lift these sections out, which means that you're not going to lose, all your bits aren't going to make mixed up. Get your artificial snow in one of them. Get your artsy stones, your stones from Cadence in another one. Get your little crystals in another one. And then whilst you're cutting them out, have one where you've got all your cutouts and another one where you've got all your built flowers.
And let me also just
super quality.
Mention this as well. And they're made in Britain. The other thing about it, and by the way, all of this stuff is made in Italy. So that's exciting too.
It is.
The reason that we chose these is when they're closed, that is so tight.
Yep.
And I said to Amber yesterday, can you just put some water in this? She went, what? Because, the water will come out the corners if you go like that, but like that, it doesn't move, because this is a really tight lock against the lid.
Brilliant.
So we know that when you put these things in it, it's not going to spill into other compartments.
Absolutely.
If you'd like to get hold of these, shop Hobby, and you will get both of them for $24.99. Right, we're going to go down here.
Right,
let's do a demo first.
Let's do a demo first. Right, so we've had a lot of questions, as you can probably imagine.
Oh, we have.
Now you can use a tea light, and I'll show you the tea light in a little bit. Words, Melanie, seriously. And I'm going to use these tools, and these tools are really important. They're wooden. Because as you heat that plastic, you don't want a metal tool sticking to it or scratching it, because it's really important that we don't scratch those transfers. So what we're going to do is put this on, and I'm going to put the heat gun on so that you can see how this works. Try and get a heat gun that's got a stand, and I've got a dual setting. What are you giggling at?
I'm just laughing because, do you know, we're not super slick. I mean, the plan's already gone to pot. It's completely changed. But it's Amber's first really, really busy show, and she can't keep up. Guys, thank you.
Absolutely. Right, so I like to use a pair of reverse tweezers, so that holds that flower in place. You're not having to keep squeezing it, etc. Put my heat gun on. I've got one with the stand. Let it get warm, and then it's this simple. You just hold it in front of there, and you'll see the petals start to move. And then you just literally push that tool into that plastic. It's absolutely phenomenal, and it's super, super easy. And you can do as much or as little as you want. And you just go around like this, And then when you get to this stage where you've shaped a few of them, hold the shaped ones. That holds that shape in there while you continue your way round. And on these tools, you're getting 4 different sizes of the ball tools, 2 on each of the handles. Super, super easy to do. A joy to work with, I have to say. It's one of my favourite products that we've seen for many, many, many years. You know, the craft industry had gone a little bit, I'm going to say stale, because there was not much product development going on. This is an absolute game changer. I'm then just going to take the ball tool, push the middle in, just add a little bit more dimension into there, switch my heat gun off, and there, my lovelies, is your flower. How beautiful is that? And I'll talk to you about how you snip into them, and I'll show you with a tea light, and then we'll go into the resin and the gel. We have got another show at 11 o'clock, which is really exciting, so we've got lots of time to share with you.
Can you show the
paper one?
ones?
Yeah, absolutely. So with the paper, what you do is you take the glue. I use the cut and use foam, and make sure you've got a nice thin, complete layer on that A4 sheet. And then all you're going to do, and I've snipped into the petals. So I'm going to take a pair of scissors. Where have I put my scissors? Little scissors. Just out there. Oh, wow. And just snip into the petals. And what that does is release the base of that petal and allow you to get a little bit more formation on it, I guess. So I'm going to pop this in front of here, working on the film side. And then just take your embossing ball tool and literally just press it down. I'm going to be really honest with you. There's no skill level here. It's super, super, super easy. The product just does the work for you. So you can just go in and press it down, and then just keep on working your way around like so. Pressing into with that ball tool. You can go the other way as well if you wanted to. So you can go in and just put a little bit of a little curl in the petals. But it's absolutely a dream to work with. A dream to work with, and it's so quick. That's the thing. So you can get all your cutting done, spend the time doing your cutting, and you don't even have to be that accurate with your cutting either. But that is one of the images from the yesterday's shabby rice papers that we launched last week. And I've got 3 different sizes, so I took them into Minecraft Studio, did the 3 different sizes, and then you just use a heat gun, glue gun rather, and this glue gun is perfect for this, absolutely perfect, and this foam is super. Literally, you just press into it and it molds for you. It's the easiest thing you'll ever do. It's fabulous.
So everybody, we've got loads of questions. Our lovely Hannah's keeping up with answering the questions.
Great.
So that's great. That's helping us out massively. And just wanted to talk to you a little bit about some of the tools. So first of all, this is a really durable. I mean, you've shaped literally hundreds and hundreds of flowers, yes, with this.
Absolutely.
Don't worry that your foam will get marked. It will get little marks on it, and you'll get bits off your craft mat and stuff on it. That's not going to affect the way that you use this.
Absolutely
but
not.
You need the softness of the foam to press the plastic in. It's very, very light and soft.
How beautiful is that?
That is just stunning.
Shaking gilt. I'm going to show you how the resin works on this one as well.
So can you imagine using your cadence with it?
Yes.
Using your gilding with it?
Yep.
Using your cadence paints with it?
Yep.
All the different things, your inks, your colours, your pens, everything that you've got, you're going to want to use. So I'm going to go back down the counter for a minute and just show you what we've actually got, because I don't think we've done a good job. And these jars, guys, you need these. You're going to get 4 of them, shop jar.
Oh, yes.
And the reason you need them is, look at that.
So mirror spray inside, Mixion glue, just brushed on, or use cut and use foam. The gilding sheets that we had on the other day, even on the cork, you can use the Mixion and the gilding sheets, and then literally you add some flowers to it. It's so beautiful. If you make and sell, or if you just want gifts, so something different, if you're sick of going out and struggling to find things to buy people, this, I mean, how wonderful is that?
It's just beautiful.
Stunning.
And do you know what? one of the pieces of information I was sent, one of the lovely ladies who'd written it said, do you know what I like so much about this is it's going to last forever, but you can actually wipe them. So so for her mum, where she'd got a thing about dusting, she could dust this without any problem, and it was
wipe it.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
A bride's bouquet. Could you imagine how stunning that is going to be?
Jewellery.
Home decor, jewellery pieces. We're talking about statement pieces. Right, come on, let's go down here and we'll have a look at this. And between shows, we will, because whatever happens, we will do 11 o'clock, even if it's a demonstration show, because that's what we're about here. If you're watching us at Highlight Crafts for the very first time, welcome. We're not a slick shopping channel. We are crafters who share education, inspiration, and try and bring you the best possible deal we can. You're working with us directly. If you have a problem with any of the products that we sell, we've got a fantastic customer service team that actually will talk to you and sort it out. And I know many of you have got experience of that and would back us up with that. You are our most important thing. And then our product, bringing you products that are easy to use, that we can teach you, that are going to share with you, that we can bring the best products to you. So let's talk about this bundle that we've got. Now, 90% of the bundle is gone. So we are down to the last 10%. Shop Mega will get you all of this. And I'm going to hold them up individually because otherwise you don't see the designs. So here we go. So first of all, you are going to get this one. Then you're going to get this one. So these are two of the orchids. You're going to get the jasmine, which is this one and this one. I've got to work out a better way of doing this. See what I mean about we're not a slick channel? We're just about doing it. Right, Katie, I'm going to try putting it down and see if I can make a better job of it. So then you're going to get those. Is that better? No. Yes? Yeah? Right, so then you're going to get these. Look at the colours in them though, but also the detail. That's the bit. And these are realistic looking flowers, but that's the whole thing. We're going to be able to have fantasy flowers, realistic looking. Is it all in people's baskets? Right. Right, everybody. So what have we got of the individuals?
We've got a few individuals left.
Right, which ones?
So we've got orchid.
Right, so we've still got this one. So Shop Orchid is $14.99. So we can see.
10% of that's gone.
Right, 10% of orchid has gone on its own. Yep.
Royal,
which is this one. So we've got this one, and this is beautiful. Look at the pansies here, and look at the little butterflies. Aren't they gorgeous? And I love the centres of these flowers. And these, you've got like clematis in there, all colour coordinated, and we've chosen the sets so that they go together. Honestly, we were an hour and a half choosing these, and Carl was like, come on, guys, you're going to be here all day. And we're like, this bit's really important. So, and we put them together in colour stories so that when you're working, we've done that bit for you. Right, so I don't know which other ones we've got. So let's go to Shop Jewel, because this one, $14.99, gets you the large and the small flowers and the leaves and the butterflies, everything all included in there. So if you'd like to get hold of those, that's Shop Jewel. Then we also, this is the design it yourself. So if you want to be able to design your own, and just I saw a message earlier, you don't need the glue with that mega bundle, but you do need to check out as soon as possible. So I'm going to go through everything we've got and make sure that you've then can check out, because what will happen is it will become first come, first serve. So guys, please check out your baskets. So if you'd like this bundle, which is the make your own collection, so you've got the two different types of film. One of them is for your paper veil and the other one is for your fabric or your rice papers. If you'd like either of those, well, both of those, and also the glue that goes with it. Shop film, $39.99. 30% of that has already gone. Then we also have the gel, if you'd like the gel to be able to put crystals or any other decoration around it and glaze something that you've printed yourself, then that one is just $12.99. So that literally, shop gel will get you that one. If you want to get the little crystals that go in the middle, and Mel's got hers, she'll show you those as well. Shop crystal, they're only $6.99, guys. They're going to add a real bit of beauty to the middle. We've got the butterflies on their own. 40% of those has gone. Shop butterfly, that's just $8.99. But then this is one of my favourites. I'm just going to share this with you because, let's show you these, because these, if you are somebody who loves mixed media, look at those. They've got text on them, they've got texture, they've got patterns, they've got everything that you need. Shop print, you get 3 of them for $14.99. 3 for $14.99. Shop print, that is everything that you've got. Right, you need to check out the Mega and... Oh, right, okay. And can we demo on the individuals? Is that what we're doing?
Yes.
Yes, have you got butterflies and stuff like that? Butterflies, have you got these?
Yes, that's exactly what I've got here.
And can I tell you the other thing that I love is you don't have to be really accurate with them.
No, you don't.
When you're cutting out.
No, you don't.
It's brilliant. You can really cut them quite quickly and don't have to be brilliant with them. Then, guys, can I tell you about the sugar wire? Because this, I saw it used in jewellery and twirled, and it was brilliant. Shop sugar, that's the wired sugar, is $16.99, but you get 10 metres of that, and it's got like little tiny crystals all the way along it, but you can dip it in inks. You can use your... You can use your brush pens to colour it, watercolour pens. It just loves colour. And all you have to do is this, and look at that. So imagine having that as part of the design. So shop sugar, wired sugar, $16.99 will get you that. Then if you'd like your snow, shop snow, just £7.98. I want to remind you of this storage. Are we still all right for storage? Right. Shop hobby. 60% of that has gone. $24.99. But I want to show you these. So, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Right, this is probably
going to... anxiety, Stephanie, stop it.
This is probably going to go wrong, but...
That's why she's going, no. Can we
right.
also show the glass jars as well, please?
Of course.
Thank you.
So, shop box, $17.99, gets you 10. So, you're going to get 5 of these boxes. So, if you're somebody who prefers to have things individually, this will work. You've got the little flatter ones, because when they're cut, they don't need as much space. You're going to get 5 of each of those, so all of those for $17.99, which is a bit exciting. Then, can I talk to you about the jars? So you'll get, with the cork lids, so really lovely jars. So you're going to get 2 of the smaller ones and 2 of the larger ones. So you're going to get all 4 of those for $17.99. Shop jar gets you all 4. One of the things that Mel uses to attach everything is a glue gun. So I just want to mention this because this one doesn't drip. It's rechargeable. It's so easy. This is literally something you can do on the move. It's so easy. So shop glue gets you the rechargeable, and it's a USB port. Rechargeable glue gun with a very fine nozzle, so you can get right into the detail of the flowers. With the actual glue sticks, a pack of 50 of them. Shop glue, $29.99. Then we also have got our artsy stones. Imagine these in the middle of the flowers. Now, this is a marriage made in heaven for our lovely Cadence and our beautiful, beautiful new product that we've got. These two brands are going to work together. If you would like to get these, because you get loads of them, Shopstone, £5.49. Such a small amount to be able to mix and match and add extra dimension to the designs. What else have I forgotten? Oh, cut and use foam. Shop foam, £5.99, gets you a big piece. You cut it into small pieces.
Shabby sheet download?
Shabby sheet download. 70% of the boxes has gone, everybody.
Surprised.
Not surprised.
I love the fact that they're made in Britain. So you're getting that really top quality. I love
Right.
that.
If you didn't see this before, you
Need it now.
now you know why we've been. For all of you that have already got this, look at what we've brought you. Now imagine what you're going to be able to do with it. Even these backgrounds, you're going to be able to work with those and build up designs. These are just beautiful. So you're going to get the backgrounds, you're going to get all the roses, the rosebuds and the leaves. And remember, on My Craft Studio, you can change the size of these and use them as many different times and as many different sizes as you want. So you're also going to get all the flower heads that you see, but you're also going to get all of the rice papers and the detail that you can do. So imagine taking that rice paper and just embellishing part of it with this. So having that as the main design and then putting that over the top of it. Shop Shabby is just £9.99 for building your own set of flowers. So incredible value for money, a great opportunity, but also so craftable. Right, we're just gone past. We're now going to literally let you guys watch Mel and focus on what we've got. But please check out your baskets. We didn't tell them how to shop.
No, you didn't. We didn't. Well, they know. Well, they know how to. So if you are watching us for the first time, you can watch us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and on our website. If you're going to shop on either of our social media platforms, we're going to show you the product, which we've done, and given you a code. And all you do is type shop and then that code into the comments underneath the live video stream so you don't miss a second. Then you're going to get a message that contains a link. Inside that link, you can then click on that and then that will take you to checkout. It's really important that you are checking out your baskets. I know it sounds like we're being really pushy. We're not. We just don't want you to miss out, because I know how I would feel as a crafter if I was sat at home and suddenly I went to check out and my product's not there anymore because somebody else has put it in their basket. So please, please, please be checking out those baskets. We've got another show at 11, so we can come back and do more then. But honestly, don't miss out on this. It's the easiest craft. There's no skill required. You can use it with a heat gun or with a little tea light. It's entirely up to you, whichever you prefer, whichever you feel safer with. For me, I use a tea light, but the heat gun you've seen works perfectly. I just want to show you how easily these cut out. So when I'm cutting them, I almost wiggle the plastic a little bit and just already put a little curl into the edges. So I'm keeping my scissors moving, but I'm actually wiggling that transparency, which is just amazing.
So Mel, we've got a couple of questions
Yes.
that we can show people rather than just
perfect.
answer.
Yep.
So the thickness of the material.
Oh,
It's
thin.
super fine.
It's thin, but it's dense. It's really fine. It's absolutely beautiful. And it is like a transfer that's been bonded onto it, and it's been done in a very special way. This is patented. So this isn't something that somebody's found and gone, oh, we'll take that under our wing. Absolutely not. To get this product with a patent tells you that it's different to what has been out there before, and it's absolutely fabulous. And for me, those sheets is where the game changes.
So we're getting asked lots of questions
Yep.
about, and I'm going to address them now.
Yep.
One of them is, can I use the scan and cut?
Okay.
Right, so if you have printed onto those sheets and you're using the scan and cut with anything that we've done, absolutely, 100%, you can use your scan and cut, because that's our artwork. We've said you can. Now, this only cropped up yesterday, and we literally ran out of time. But I am talking to these guys about whether we can do that. So at this moment in time, I'm going to say to you that because of, and Mel, I'll let you just explain it.
It's because of the way you have to scan it in. So you have to save it into the machine's memory. That's where the issue comes.
So we've got to check that you can save it. So I'm just going to suggest that for the time being, we don't have a definitive answer.
Correct.
But as soon as we do, we will get back to you.
Absolutely.
And Monica, the lovely lady who has created all this for you, and you know she's been doing this since 2015. So there are some products out there that are similar, but this one is her product, and she travels a huge amount. So she's just literally all over the world, as you can imagine, because her work is stunning, and your work will be stunning. I'm going to leave you to it, but just wanted to, they kept coming up.
And follow her on Instagram as well, because her inspiration is just amazing, and she has a YouTube channel, so go and check that out. Right, so I've cut out one of these lovely yellow flowers, okay, and I've cut them out in 2 different sizes. So I've gone around the edge, cut it out. Then what you're going to do is take your scissors, and well, you don't have to do this, but I like this bit. I'm going to cut into that petal. I'm not worried that there's another petal there, because once you've heated it, you're not going to even notice that. But what I am going to do is start where that smooth edge is and just take off that edge that we've created by snipping into those petals, because otherwise you get really funny shaped petals. So just change the shape of that petal slightly just by snipping into it and rounding off those edges. And I love the fact that when you snip into them, you get even more of a shape to them. It's been an absolute joy. I kept going out to different shops to get more wooden items because I couldn't stop. It's, you know, when you get something new and it's so easy to do, you know, if it was something where you had to learn how to flower form and learn how the tools worked and all that, then yes, it's a learning curve. But this is so easy to do, I can't tell you.
Right, we've got a couple of other questions. I think we need to answer them because it's going to help people to check out. We need you to check out, guys.
Please.
So, first of all, the glaze.
Yes.
If you put it over the rice paper,
yes,
will it go shiny?
We'll try that in a minute.
Right. Okay, so if we could try that would be amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then the other thing is for the glues.
Yep.
So the glue, you don't need the glue for if you just want to buy the printed sheets. That all you do there is you just use a method of gluing it to the surface. So it could be a hot glue gun. It could be a
Thank you.
Now you know why you need your brushes. It could be hot, and it could be glue gel. It could be literally any of the glues that you use that are great for attaching uneven shapes. So that's one. And so for the printed pictures, the glue, it actually comes in. Let me just talk to you about this bundle, because this is the glue so that you stick the paper to it. So we've tried to make it as easy as possible for you to shop. So these 2 sets, which get 4 in each sheet, 4 in each pack, sorry, so 8 sheets, the glue comes with that one. So that is the right glue for this job. It's shop film, it's $39.99, it gives you everything.
40% allocated.
Right, 40% of that's gone. The butterfly, 85% of that has gone. I'm just going to show you wherever that is. It's flown away. Shop butterfly is there. That one, 85% of that's gone. Shop sugar,
That little reef thing from the back paper.
which is here, your wired sugar wire, 50% of that has gone. And your crystals, and we need Mel to show you these because you can't really see them in this packet and they'll go everywhere if I open them. Shop crystal, 40% of those has gone. Right, Mel.
Okay, so it's shiny.
Oh, it is shiny.
Yeah, whether it stays like that once it's dry, I can't tell you at this moment in time.
I can
but
tell you
I think it will.
It will.
Absolutely, because that, I mean, look how beautiful that is.
From what I saw with her demonstrating, it did, because it's quite jellified, isn't it?
what's the word? Gelatinous.
Gelatinous.
Yes,
That's another new word we've learned.
No.
Have you got your crystals anywhere?
I have. They're in a box in here, look.
Because they can, everybody wants to see these.
They're
being
gorgeous.
asked for this. Guys,
They're
look.
gorgeous. And I'll show you. I'll put some in the middle of a flower. Let's do that.
All the butterflies have gone.
Thank you, Nick.
Right, okay. So I'm going to leave you to demo again.
Okay, fine.
I'm really sorry, but it's stuff people need to check out. So
don't matter to me. Right, so let's mould the flowers first, and then we'll do the resin, and then we'll do the other bits. Right, so over a tea light. Okay, it's up to you whether you use a heat gun or whether you use a tea light. When you're working over a candle, and I've done most of mine over a candle, you hold it about 3 to 4 centimetres away and you wait for that just to start moving. And it's literally that quick and easy. You're not going near the flame, you're working a distance away from it. It depends on how high your flame is, depending on the candle that you're using. But whatever flame height you've got, move it 3 to 4 centimetres away. And it's seconds, okay? It's literally seconds. You can see how quick and easy this is to do. And there's no method to it, really. You just heat it and then you press it. It's super, super, super easy. I'm going to press that one underneath because I want 1 or 2 of the petals to be coming out the opposite way, give it a little bit more of a natural look. And then when we do the centre, you just push the centre in and there's your flower. I mean, how simple is that? And do you know what the best thing is? If you've done some and you suddenly think, oh, I don't like that, I want to reshape it, you can do that too. So if I go back now to this orchid and I want that petal to be a little bit more bent in the middle, look, you can reshape it. So it's not a case of when you've done it, that's what you've got. You can go back and you can reshape, which is super, super, super exciting because then you can't get it wrong, right? And actually, that takes the fear away. So if I just want a little bit more there, just go back over the candle. I would recommend using a pair of tweezers just because then your fingers aren't near that flame. And the reverse tweezers for me are the best ones. It doesn't have to be whatever work for your hands, but I struggle with regular tweezers just because I've got to keep hold of it while I'm doing that, and I don't have that dexterity in my hands anymore. So to be able to do this is super, super, super cool. Right, so we've got one of the big ones there, and if you want it a little bit flatter, you can even go in here while it's warm and pull some of these up and manipulate it with your hands as well. This is something that I've found. It doesn't crack because there's a polymer in it. And think about polymers. Polymers are what a lot of the clear stamps are made out of. So it's flexible. That's the great thing about this product. It's a mix. It's a patented mix that means that you're going to get the best results that you can possibly can. Because when somebody develops a product like this, they want everybody to be able to use it. There's no point developing it if the only person that can use it is the person that's developed it. There's no point, is there, in that? So she's done it so that it's super, super easy to use. And I get that some of you won't want to use a tea light, so use your heat gun. But it's absolutely fabulous. So you've now got 2 of those little flowers, okay? So we're going to take our glue gun. Now this glue gun has been on for a good couple of hours now. There isn't a single drip on that counter. Not a single drip. This is the best glue gun by far that I have used in 38 years, worked it out yesterday, since I lived in America and started using a hot glue gun with flowers. It's absolutely fabulous. So we're just going to press that in like that, and then we'll look at this resin because this is really cool. So I've got a little glass dish here, and I'm going to take the resin, and all you need to do with this, it's super easy because it is very gelatinous. Knock it down to the lid like that, and then just hold it upside down and squeeze the bottle. And once you get that drip coming out, there's no pressure on this bottle now at all, okay? I'm just letting it drip and settle, and that's it. And then I'm going to pop this into here, or I'm going to hold it over here while I sprinkle some of those crystals.
And then when you've done that, can you just show how to colour this, please?
Yes, I can.
With those brush pens.
Yes.
Because we've got people asking about that too.
So we just sprinkle these little crystals in, okay? Any extras that don't go in, they will sink slightly because there is a weight to them, but they're not heavy. So they'll sink slightly, so just leave them in there now. Let that resin do its thing. You'll see now I've got a little bit of resin in the corner that I can just go in and fill in, and then leave that to set. And then when you turn it upside down, all the excess bits will come away. If you've got alcohol inks in a bottle, in a dripper, or alcohol pens, you can then go in and colour it afterwards. And I would do it afterwards rather than before.
And watch this space, because that might be coming next week. And so we get asked about how you colour it.
Okay, so
these are watercolour pens,
okay. Yeah, works with that.
Yeah, it does.
Right.
So if you can just show that.
Absolutely. So all you're going to do is take your brush pen, lay this flat, and if you bought the bamboo sticks that we had on yesterday with the pipe cleaning flowers, then this is going to work. Those will work to twizzle your wire. Or you can go around, you could be wanting a really tight twizzle, wibbly wobbly lines and twizzles. You can go around one of your glue applicators. These glue applicators are also going to be brilliant for using your resin and spreading it across those paper flowers if you want a little bit of crystal here, there and everywhere. So look at that. Isn't that fabulous? And that can just then come out of your go into your flower arrangements.
Right. So 20 of these brush pens. 20 shop pigment. You're going to get all 20 of them. That's actually the full set. So shop pigment gets you 20 of those. Now I've had a question about using a travel iron.
Yes.
When you're working with these, the reason that this is super soft, the reason that you've got wood is you don't want to, it's such a delicate product until it's moulded that you don't want to scratch it. Now if you're putting it against a travel iron, if you've got transient heat, you can anything that's a transient heat, but you don't want to iron them because that is not the object of the exercise. But it's also not the way the product's designed to be used. So it is different to flower forming foam.
Yes, absolutely, very different. It's a completely different thing. In fact, it's nothing like it at all because the heat does it. I have seen it used with the travel iron, and they literally had the petal flat and iron it. I would say you only have a few seconds to mould them before they harden again. And yes, you can reheat it. So when I was using the heat gun, I was holding the heat gun, holding the flower, doing that, putting it down. This is why I've got a heat gun with a stand, so that I can do that. Think about this. You've got your ironing mat. You're going to iron that petal, you're going to just put the heat over that petal. You've then got to turn that flower over, put it on that mat and use the ball tool. So the quicker you can do it, the fewer steps you can do between cutting it out, heating it and moulding it, the better. Okay, right, so let's use a bit of this resin again. So I'm just going to get a piece of the film that I've cut out from, and also I wasn't quite frugal enough with this film yesterday. So when you're doing your micro studio, if you're printing it on the sheets, what you're going to do is fill that space. Put your margins on in micro studio so you can see where your print margins are, and fill that page, because then you'll get every little last bit out of it, which is really important because you paid for it, you bought it, you want it to last. So just to put a little bit of this, so I'm picking up with one of our glue applicators. I bet there's thousands of you got these in your craft stash, and I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit. I'm just going to lay out a little bit, and this is a perfect applicator because although the heads of them are quite tiny, that's what you want. Because then, can you see how much of that resin it picks up even on that tiny head, because it's viscous. It has that density to it. It's a wonderful product. I love it. And I was so excited. I didn't know, because obviously I didn't go to Frankfurt, so I didn't see it. And Stephanie said to me a couple of weeks ago, we've got this new flower stuff. I was like, oh, what is it? And when she showed me, I was like, oh, this is amazing. I have had the best few days, even though it's been really busy doing shows and coming and chatting with you all and laughing out loud with you all, because some of the shows this week have been hilarious. In between shows, I've just gone and sat and done this. It is super relaxing because there's no pressure. Like there is with your foam, there's no pressure to make it look realistic because the print's done that. All you're going to do is heat it and mould it, and it's a joy to work with. This product is super, super quality. You know what I'm like? I will buy the best that I can afford, and this, in my